You swore you'd love me anyways. All of my flaws, all my mistakes. You promised me that you would stay.
Hello everyone, so I'm gonna be streaming today on Twitch. I'm not gonna be streaming on Kick because I'm having some troubles with the platform. I'm not sure what's going on. There's something weird going on, and I can't figure out for the life of me what's the problem. So I'm gonna be doing today's live on Twitch only. So welcome everyone. I hope it works on Twitch. It's been spotty, it's been weird, so I'm not sure what happened. All my settings were the same on Streamlabs. I don't know, the problem started when I wanted to try the dual output from Streamlabs, and then after that everything just crashed. My settings are still the same, but they are failing, so I have no idea what's going on. I might change from Streamlabs to just OBS, and maybe that's gonna help me. I'm not sure because I'm still using Restream, so yeah, I should be able to work just like that. But happy Thursday everyone. Make sure to get the free games of the week on the Epic Games Store. I always get the freebies they give me for Unreal Engine and any type of games, because when you test different indie games, you actually find some pretty interesting ideas about games, and I've always thought that most indie studios, they really go for that innovation part because they are trying to get ahead or trying to get out of the competition, so they try to innovate. When it comes to a AAA game studio, well, they have the means to do whatever they want. So they usually do like pretty good games, and they don't fall too much on the innovation part, but rather on creating a good story and doing something like that. So always test the games. Hola Hugo, thank you for being here. Always test the games they share for free. Make sure you see what the other indie studios are up to, and maybe you can get some ideas for your own games by testing different games. I have about, I don't know, like 500 to 600 original games on the store, just because I wanted to test a ton of games. So yeah, that's my talk today. And make sure you get the freebies for September before they are off. There is 1 week left in September. So let's continue with the Unreal Engine intro course. So we were doing what we were doing? I always forget. Oh, we were doing something with the obstacle course. We were finishing stuff with the obstacle course. Romualdo, ¿cómo está Romualdo? How's the stream? How is everything looking? Is it slow? Is it good? Is it bad? How's the audio? Yeah, I've been having bad luck with streaming lately. All good, nice. So I lowered the output kilobytes to 3,500. So I went from 5,000 to 3,500. I read in one of the forums that you need to stream on 3,500 kilobytes per second, and then you can go up again to 8,000. and it should work with most of the platforms after that. But I'm not sure if it's gonna work. Anyhow, we were we were taking a look at this. We have a blueprint, I believe. Yeah, we have a blueprint of an obstacle. So we have this over here. If you want to find where is this on your content browser, you can press Ctrl and B, and it's going to show you the folder where you have this blueprint or anything you have selected over here on the. Man, I lost the word. Yeah, on the viewport. On the viewport. So yeah, we have the obstacle over here, and instead of doing like something super crazy to rotate the cylinder, we just added a rotator component. I think I did that. Did I do that? I'm not sure. Let's just test. I think I did. What's going on? Something's stuck. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it was loading. Yeah, so it doesn't have anything right now. But I think I showed you how it looked like when we added a rotating component over here. Rotating movement component. So we added that one, and that lets us rotate. Y ese anuncio, shakalaka aquí. Yeah. So my Twitch has ad breaks. Yeah, my Twitch has ad breaks. I'm not sure when that happened, but I have ad breaks on my Twitch. So yeah, I was telling everyone, because I was on a shakalaka ad break, that we were doing some rotating movement for the pillar we have over here. Whenever you touch the pillar, you die. So I was adding that rotating movement component, which is kind of easy to add, but it doesn't let us do much with it. So we were going to change that. And to do that, we are going to change some of the blueprint that we have over here. Let's just move this up. And we have the event tick. Have we talked about event tick and event begin play? Have we? I think we haven't. Yeah, I think we did. So anyways, I'm gonna show you. So event begin play is an event that you run whenever the game starts, and this event runs only once. So if I pull a print string node from this part over here, this one says hello. I'm gonna compile and save this on this, and I play it. On the left hand side we have a hello message. Were you able to see that one? It disappears kind of fast. I'm gonna run it again, play mode, and we have the hello over here, and it's gone. So that one happens only once. That's the event begin play. This is an execution pin, so this series of events, it runs only once on the game. The event tick is an event that runs every single frame that you have on the game. So if we pull a print string node from event tick, we compile and save and press play, we're gonna get a ton of hellos, and it's gonna print a hello for each frame we have on the game. So this is dependent on your computer. If you have a good PC, you're gonna have more frames, independent of how much stuff is running at the same time. So yeah, this one runs on every frame. So what we wanted to do is that we wanted to actually rotate. We are changing the blueprint of this pillar that we have over here. Whenever we touch this pillar, we die. So let's just scale it a little bit. So yeah, it's a little bit bigger. Where should we have it is the question. I'm just gonna add it here, just for fun. And what we wanna do is that we wanna rotate this, so we can get a actor local rotation. local. What's the rotation? Rotation. What is the actor local rotation? World rotation. Set actor rotation. Yeah, I think we can use that one. What happened here? Set actor rotation. Let's just try this one. Teleport physics, target new rotation. We can break this one into delta seconds, I believe. Make rotator. Let me make rotator. Make rotator. Yeah, we can use that one. Okay. I think we can change this one. I'm gonna show you something first before we use the make rotator. There we go. So this is going to let us rotate the blueprint we have over here. And right now, if we compile and press play, nothing is going to happen because we haven't set any amount of rotation on any of the axes over here. So if we choose X and we give it a value of 10, Oli, Donita, hola, Chapina Gringa. Thank you for being here. So I'm gonna set this over here. I'm just gonna lower the volume. Are you on Twitch only? I am on Twitch only because Kick is not working. I have no idea why, but it's not working. So I'm gonna be streaming only on Twitch until I figure out why is Kick not letting me stream. It's letting me stream, but it's like breaking every 20 seconds or so. Okay, so let's compile this. And we added rotation on the x-axis and we have a value of 10. So nothing is happening. Yeah, nothing is happening. Maybe it's too small. No, I think there is something weird with this rotation. Give me just a moment. Why don't we have add actor local rotation? Oh man, I'm blind. There we go. I'm sorry. This is the one we want to use. So we have this, and let's set a value of 10 on the x-axis. Let's compile and save, and we should be able to see this spinning. So this one is spinning right now, and it's going super fast. But this right now is dependent on the frames you can get on your computer. So if we press the backtick key, I had problems figuring out where the backtick key is. So it's next to the key you have next to the one on your keyboard of numbers, the one you have above. So there's a key, that's the backtick key. Whenever you press that one, the console that we have on Unreal Engine opens up and we can start typing stuff. So if we type over here t.maxfps and set the number to 30, we are going to limit the amount of frames to 30. So as you can see now, this one is spinning a lot slower. So this would be a problem if you're building a game and you wanna give the same experience to everyone. But you're depending on frames. So we have to change that. So let's bring the backtick key again and let's type t.maxfps and change that number to 0 so we can uncap the frames. So we're gonna change that. So in order to change that, we need to use the delta seconds over here. Delta seconds is going to use a mathematical calculation of time to do the rotation instead of going over frames. So we're going to always use math for this, so it's gonna be better. So again, let's just break this over here. Let's make a rotator. Make rotator. And what we're gonna do with this make rotator function is that we are breaking every single axis on a different input that you can give a value, a different value to. So now we can use a number that can be stored in a variable so that we can rotate this over here. So in order to do that, we are going to multiply the delta seconds. So let's pull a multiply node over here. And we are going to connect the delta seconds that we have over here. And we are going to connect that to, well, it should be, which one? It was swinging like this. It should be the yaw. So it should be the yaw. Yaw, pitch, and roll. These are terms you can find for airplanes, actually. Airplane, yaw, pitch, roll. Let me see. We should have an image. A video or a GIF would be ideal. Yeah, this is super bad, but this is what I could find. So yaw is basically going to rotate on the z-axis, roll is going to rotate on x, and pitch is going to rotate on y. So yeah, those are just how they work. Is this an animated GIF? Is it? I don't know. Oh, this is, yeah, this is some sort of an animated GIF. Yeah, we should be able to use something better. I don't know. Let's just do it like that. But basically this is C, Y, and X. And we have to give it a value. We can give it a value over here. For example, we could change the value to 100, and we are going to give this value of 100 to C. Let's compile and save. I'm just gonna open up over here. I tried to watch your stream on Kick. Yeah, Kick is not working, so I'm not doing Kick. The other sucks. Which one sucks? I got lost there. Hola, Tayuncita. Yeah, today will be Twitch only. He decided to change the config and mess things up as expected. Yeah, exactly like that. So that's what happened. What was I going to do? Oh man, I forgot because I was reading. Oh yeah, so I just compiled this and added a force of 100 on the z-axis. So now it's rotating in this weird way. Yeah, see, it doesn't help. So let's change that to maybe Y. And let's break this link. Alt click, we can break the link. Let's hit play. So it's rotating. And now if we press, let's bring the back tick to open the console, t.maxfps, and we change that number to 30. As you can see, it's still rotating at the same speed. It's not rotating like super slow. And if I uncap it again, t.maxfps, and bring it to 0, it's still rotating at the same speed. So this is good. This is super good. So we want to do that now using a variable. That's why we use variables, because they allow us to do fun stuff. So let's add a new variable over here, and we're gonna call this one rotating speed. Rotating speed. And now let's change this from a boolean to a float. Now we can pull this over here and we can get the rotating speed, and we are going to send whatever we have on this variable as a value to the pitch of this pillar that we have over here that is going to kill us. As you can see right now, it doesn't have a default value because we need to compile. We're gonna compile. And now we can set a value, let's say 150. Let's compile and save, and let's press play, and it's rotating right now. Good. So what else should we be doing over here? We want to make a ton of different pillars rotate over here using the same blueprint, because that might be fun or not. But what happens right now, every one of these pillars is rotating at the same speed and on the same direction. So that's kind of easy to avoid. So we should change that. So in order to change that, we should be able to edit the speed of each of these ones on the editor. So how do we do that? We take this variable that we have over here, rotating speed, and we change one option over here that says instance editable. We enable that one and also expose and spawn. So as you can see, instance editable says over here whether this variable is publicly editable on instances of this blueprint, and the one over here says should this variable be exposed as a pin when spawning this blueprint. We're gonna do that. We're gonna hit save, and now if we go and take a look on the first one that we have over here, we have at the very top something that is called rotating speed, and that's nice. Now we can change that to 250 for this one, then 200 for this one. We're gonna leave the next one at 150, and then the last one to 100, or maybe 300. There we go. Now we can hit play, and they are all rotating at different speeds. So that should be fun, and we can even make more changes to what we have over there, so that we can oh, this is making a weird movement for the camera. We can do some changes so that we can also rotate these ones on different axes or something like that, or we could just add wasted a component to these ones and rotate them so that we actually know where that one is going to spin. So we're rotating on Y. So Y, it's that one on the left. If you take a look on the bottom left, we have over here everything about the axis. Why the stick doesn't burn in the lava? Because it's a game. We could add some particles or a function, a trigger volume, so that whenever it overlaps the lava, it brings some of the particles. We can create a particle system from Niagara, but yeah, it's too much for the MVP we're building right now. So yeah, we're gonna add a component over here to this cylinder we have. So this component is going to be an arrow cylinder. So an arrow cylinder, arrow component, sorry. Where is the arrow component? What happened with the arrow component? There we go. So the arrow component is basically going to let us know where is this going to spin, in which direction this is going. So we're gonna add a blue arrow. Where is the arrow? Where is the arrow? It's okay, it's pointing that way, and it's being super weird. What's happening here? Arrow, where is this screen size? What's going on here? This is just weird. Yeah, this is not the usual arrow we get on Unreal Engine. What happened here? This is like an on-screen space. Screen. Where is this? Yeah, it doesn't let us change that. Yeah, I have no idea. It should be a 3D arrow, not this arrow. Yeah, it looks just weird. Okay, let's leave it like that. And it's pointing on this axis and it should be pointing on the other one. So we're gonna change that. Or we could make it rotate on the X, creating phallic objects in real. That's because that's the only thing you can see. Okay, so we're gonna change this. We're gonna make it on X. We're gonna unpin this over here. Hey Husky, thank you for the first time chat. I see a haha sweat over there. Okay, here we go. So let's leave it on X. We're gonna rotate on X. And now if we wanna make it rotate, we're rotating on different speeds, and now we're just gonna change where is this going to rotate. So this one is going to rotate like super weird. Oh, maybe let's rotate like that. And then this one is going to rotate. Yeah, this one is good. And then this one is going to rotate here. And we're gonna move it. Like this. And then the last one, we're gonna rotate it and it's going to go that way. There we go. So now we have some pillars rotating in different weird locations or axes. Is it X? I think this is looking so weird. It's pointing currently to X, but when it's rotating on a different one. So this one should rotate like that, and it's rotating. Damn, I don't know what's happening over there. Did I change the axis over here? Let's change to local. Yeah, X is like that. It should be rotating like that. I don't know what's going on over here. Yeah, I love whenever this happens and you can figure out why. So we have the roll. Let's change it to this one. Yeah, this is kind of rotating in that direction. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, this one is rotating in the direction it should. So this one is better. But I'm not sure why. Yeah, let's just leave it like that. So now we can go and try not to die. But we would have died because the lava kills you whenever we finish that one. So yeah, it's looking better. We have our rotating components over there. We could go deeper into this and create a rotating speed for each of the different axes and make those a variables, like different variables, so that we can rotate them like super weird on different places. But yeah, let's just leave it like that. It should be good like that. And then we have to finish something else. I believe our character is not crouching. Yeah. So we have to fix something else. Our character is crouching right now. So we can crouch, but whenever we try to crouch and move, it's just like floating on space in this weird ass thing. Yeah. So it doesn't work. And also, let's just wait for this to reload. Yeah, I think I gave it too much time. It should be lower, maybe like 2 seconds. Yeah. Because we're dilating time and then we're adding time. So yeah, maybe it's like duplicating time. Yeah, I think it is. So something else is happening is that if we are walking and we try to crouch, the camera goes down, but the character just keeps on walking. And that's because we haven't finished the locomotion state for crouching. So we're gonna finish that one so this doesn't happen. So let's go and fix that so that we can continue working on this world. So to do that, let's go to characters and then let's go to mannequins and we go to animations. And over here we have the animation blueprints. So we've already talked about animation blueprints. And over here we have the event graph, and we are telling Unreal Engine when the character is moving, when the character is falling, based on math. And yeah, that's basically what we're doing over here. So we're gonna go to locomotion. We go over here to the animation graphs, and then we go to locomotion. I think I'm covering that on Unreal Engine. Yeah, give me just a moment. I'm gonna move my camera. Webcam. Oh, it's locked. Let me unlock it. And that's not the one. Let me go back, NVIDIA broadcast and webcam. There we go. So I'm gonna move it over here. So I'm talking about this section over here on the left. Just gonna block this. Yeah, I'm gonna lock it. Okay, so we have over here on the left on the animation graph the locomotion state. So if we go to locomotion, oh, why is that one not showing? I think I'm doing that on the other one. Am I doing that for the other one only? I think I am. Let's open, yeah. Yeah, this is the one, sorry. So this is animation blueprint. This is the one for the metahuman character we have that is called Coop. So we're telling the event graph when we're moving, when we're falling, and when we are crouching. Yeah, this one over here, using the nav movement component of the third-person character blueprint. So let's go to the animation graph and choose locomotion. So on locomotion, we have the states of idle to crouch and then idle to walk run. So whenever the conditions we have over here, it goes and builds this animation. So to go from idle to crouching, we have a condition, and it's this condition over here. And the condition is really simple. It's if the character is crouching, it can enter the transition. The transition is this one over here, and it's basically the animation when you crouch. We have it over here, crouch, and is crouch idle is this one we get on the preview. This is the one we're using. That's what happens. And if we want to go from crouching to idle, we just have to make sure that we are not crouching. So that's basically it. So now we need to make a new condition over here, a new state. So we add a state, and this one, it's gonna be crouching walking. Yeah, crouching walking? Yeah, I think that's the name. Okay, we don't care about that. And now we need to make conditions to go from crouching to crouching walking, and then from crouching walking to crouching, and then the same for walk run to crouching. And yeah, we need to do that. So let's just pull the conditions over here from crouch to walk, and then from crouching walking to crouch. And first, let's make the first one. So if we want to go from crouching to crouching walking, we have to make sure that the character is moving and is crouching. So to do that, we are going to get should move. Why are we doing that? We are going back to the event graph to explain that super quick. This is how we tell Unreal Engine that we are moving based on math and the current movement and the ground speed and the location. We're telling Unreal Engine that if those are changing, then that means the character is actually moving. So if we are moving and if we are crouching, we can enter the transition. So we can pull another one over here, and this one is going to be is crouching. So we're gonna get is crouching. So we need to make sure that we are doing both so that we can go to that one. So we need to get and Boolean, and we connect is crouching over here, and then we connect the spin to this transition over here. So if we are moving and we are crouching, we can enter the transition. So let's just hit compile over here, and we get a message that we will never be going to that condition because we don't have an animation for it. So let's just open this state over here, and we gotta give it an animation pose, and now we are going to give it a different animation, and it's going to be crouch, walk forward. So if we see the preview for this animation, we are walking while we are crouching. So that's the one we are going to go to whenever we move and crouch. So again, let's go back over here to this section. And again, if we want to go from crouching, walking to just crouching, we have to stop moving. So let's get should move. And let's get also a, what's the name of this one? I forgot. It's crouching. It's crouching. Get is crouching. I think I'm on an ad break. Yeah, I think I am. So I'm just gonna wait for 45 seconds until I'm done with the ad break. I should get some water, actually. Do I have time for it? Yeah, I think I do. I'm just gonna wait. So 13 seconds until we're done. 9 seconds. 5 seconds. And ad break is over. So yeah, we're back. So I was telling everyone that to go from the transition that we have over here, to transition from crouching, walking to crouch, we should not be moving, but we should still be crouching. So we get a should move, we get is crouching, and now we need to say that we are not moving, so we are going to use a not boolean for this one over here, and we are also going to use a and boolean, and we're gonna connect this one over here and then this one over here and compile. So what we're doing is that we are saying that if we are not moving but we are crouching, then we are going to transition back to this one, which is just crouching. And then again, we should get some others, from another condition. Oh, what happened here? I have double condition. Yeah, I screwed up. There we go. So we have a double condition now. Again, if we are running and we crouch, we should enter the transition. And again, we should be moving, so we get should move. And again, we get is crouching. Get is crouching. And then we get and boolean. So if we are moving and if we are crouching, we should enter the transition. Yeah, if we are moving and we are crouching, if we are moving, yeah, that's the one. So let's connect this one to the end, and let's enter the transition. Then compile, and let's go back, and over here Oh, wait. Oh yeah, we're good. So now, again, get should move. So if we are moving, but we are not crouching, so we're gonna get is crouching. But we should not be crouching, so we're gonna get a not Boolean. And now we can get and Boolean. And we connect this one over here and this one over here. Yeah, it's a mess. Let's break the pins because I don't like the order. This one here, and there we go. So let's compile. If we are moving but we are not crouching, then we can enter the transition to running. And that's about it. That's the locomotion state. And now we are going to test if it works. Let's just save. Let's hit play. And let's go and test this over here. So again, we can crouch. But can we crouch and move? Yeah, we should be moving. But it's not. What's going on? Event graph, crouching, walking, crouch work. Okay, this one is good. So if we are moving and crouching, we should enter a transition. That's good. I should double check this one. If we are not moving, yeah, and we are crouching, we can enter the transition. Yeah, this one is good. Yeah, Unreal is being weird today. Maybe I messed up the other one. I think I did. Yeah, I think I did with the other one. So if we are moving, so this one is from walk run to crouching. If we are moving and we are crouching, we can, yeah, this one is good. If we are moving and not crouching, yeah, this one is good. What's going on here? Get is crouching. Oh, I think it's the pins. Should I? Yeah, let me double check something. Yeah, I remember this. Unreal is super special sometimes. So we should get should move. And also is crouching. We should get it from the same ones. I'm not sure why that breaks sometimes. So if we are moving in Boolean, and we are crouching, we can enter this transition. Let's see if it's that. This is just super weird sometimes. We should get it both from here. Get should move, and then get is crouching. Well, is crouching. Get is crouching. So this one is where if we are not moving, then this is a not Boolean. If we are not moving and we are crouching, we should enter the transition. And double check on the state, crouch, walk forward, and this one crouch, idle hip. Yeah, that's the one. Control reg. Okay, there is something else over here that we need to fix. Right now, the character is not moving because we are still connected to the control rig. So if is crouching, get is crouching, we should, how do we negate this? Let me double check. I forgot about this one. Super quick. Yeah, that's the problem, is the control rig. We're still connected to control rig. So so yeah, we, well, is falling is connected to should do a K trace. We want to do okay, yeah, there we go. So now let's get a not boolean, and this not boolean we're gonna connect it to the alpha. So when we are crouching, we are not when we're not crouching, yeah, we're not gonna get control from the IK well, control rig. So that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. There we go. So it was that one. Oh, and there's another error we need to fix over here. As you can see, when we start moving, it moves, but then it stops. So we need to fix that, and it's super easy. And to do that, let's go back to our locomotion. Let's go to the crouch forward, and let's go to the details over here. And there is an option that says loop animation. Loop animation, compile and save, and we should be going now. Now we can crouch for years. There we go. Yeah, so we're getting there. We're getting there. And now we need to, what do we need to do? We should add some collectibles so that we can get some collectibles on the way. And we should get some coins. And yeah, that's about it. And we should finish this over here. I don't like the lava, honestly. I think it's gonna look a lot better just with basic red material, just so that we can this is a pipe. This doesn't matter. Where could we get a red material? Let's go to Unreal Engine stuff. So let's go over here, engine, content, and we have materials somewhere over here. Material templates. So we have, we have gradients, no. Layered blends, textures. We don't have anything good here. What is going on? And where is the, we don't have a starter thingy. Where is the other one? Third person. No. Starter content. This is the one I want. Some materials. Yeah. We're gonna have to make a new material for it. So let's go to my stuff, materials, and we have the master material we made. We can make a master material instance out of this one. And let's call it MI for material instance and lava floor. Let's open this one and let's change the albedo, the normal texture, and the roughness. Let's clear it. And let's go to I don't have a master for albedo color here. Yeah, it's gonna be easier to make a new one. And my floor, where's the one I made for? Oh, I made a material instance out of this one, I think. Yeah, this is what I did, albedo color, and that's what I did. So yeah, I'm gonna use that one better. So let's delete this one. And let's take the first material, create a material instance, mi underscore basic lava floor. And now we can just change the albedo color. And let's make it a red. There we go. It looks like a pink though. There we go. Yeah. Just so we can start. Didn't like how that thing looked. So let's just expand this over here. I think it's too small as well. Let's make some quick adjustment. Shift 2 so we can go into landscape mode, and then we can go to flatten mode, and then let's go and increase the tool strength, and let's change the brush. No, that's too much. 900, and let's just make it wider. There we go. Yeah, I had already fixed that, but we're gonna have to fix it again because it's too small. We should get some playground here. So we have this one's over here, and we're just gonna move them away. Scale this and move it. Yeah. There we go. So we're gonna be fixing this. I think I wanna start and be close to the wall. This. I'm gonna scale this one so it's a little bit wider. And a little bit further away. I'm gonna change this one. I should be rotating here. Yep. And this one should be rotating like that. Yep.
Thinking back on the memories, all the things that you and me used to do, dancing late to country songs, staying up yeah all night long. It felt like we belonged. Now I must admit it that I'm not ready to let you go.
So we need to make a trigger volume over here. So so that whenever we fall, we die. But we should wait until we're done with, well, we can make the trigger volume actually. So let's add a, quickly add to the project, and then let's add a trigger volume. We can actually add a trigger box. Trigger box, and then we're gonna scale it. We can use that, or we can use the scale we have here. Box extent 300 times 300. Yeah, it's too small. 1500. Yeah, it's a bit bigger than I wanted. 1300. There we go. Times 2200. Oh, that's way past what I wanted. 3500. 3000. Yeah, maybe that. And now we are just going to see how deep the box is. There is a way that you, well, I showed you that you can change the perspective. So you can choose to watch it from the left. And it might not make a lot of sense, but if you wanted to align the trigger volume you have with the floor, you can use this. So we have a trigger box that we have selected, and if we change it over here, right now we have it at level, ground level, because we have the floor, and the floor is that this section that we have over here. So that would be like the easiest way to align that. So let's go back to perspective, and they should be aligned, because it doesn't look like sometimes, but it is. But it's too big, it's 40. So let's make it maybe 5. And we're gonna test that. So we have that one selected, and we go to the level blueprint, or we can create a blueprint for the trigger volume, whichever. So event begin play, and before we do that, let's just create a reference to trigger box, or no, let's make a blueprint for this. It's gonna be easier instead of going into level blueprint. So to make this a blueprint, you remember you have to click. So we have the trigger box selected, and then we go over here to the right side, and it says convert this actor into a reusable blueprint class that can have some script behavior. So we click on that one, and it's going to be a trigger box, and it's going to be BP. Remember standard naming, BP underscore kill box. I'm gonna call it select. So this is the view of that one, and what we're going to do is that we are going to go into the details of this. and we are going to use an event. So we have events over here, and there is one that says on component begin overlap, but we have to actually select the collision component. So the collision component is this one, and there is an event that says on component begin overlap. We're going to use that one. We've talked about that one before. And just to test, we are going to print a string that says you're dead. How beautiful is that? So let's save this. Let's move it here. And as you can see, it says you're dead many times because we're dead if we touch the ground. And something weird is happening. Why is it so slow? What happened here? Did I did something weird. Did I do? No, I don't know. It's setting dilation, time dilation. Why is that happening? Because we're not setting time dilation unless we're using this function. Yeah, we have to double check on that. But if we move this, let me just double check. I think I know what it is. I'm gonna move it up, and we're gonna land on the rock when we start. So let's make this bigger, wider. Looks hideous. Anyhow, let's just change this here and this here, and we should fall into the rock. Play. Yeah, but it's still on time dilation. What's going on? Something broke, but it's working. Whenever we touch the floor, we enter the on component being overlap for the trigger volume and the BP kill box, and we're dead. But there is something weird going on over here with the BP obstacle shape. I think we should, we are casting to BP third person character. And component begin overlap. So it's overlapping with the trigger volume, and it's creating that behavior. That is interesting. And I can prove it. If we make it smaller, or no, even if we just make it move over here, everything should be good. Yeah. And when we move the trigger volume and it touches one of these pillars, it activates the function of death. So that's why it starts, and it's like super slow already because it's colliding in a weird way. Yeah, that's what's happening. So we should fix that. But it's an hour and 4 minutes, so we're gonna fix that on the next live. But we're getting there. The character can crouch and walk, and we've made some rotation for the pillars, and each of the pillars can rotate in a different speed, and we could go deeper into rotation, but it's good like that. And we also added this trigger volume that we made a blueprint so that we can kill our character. But this one is overlapping with this over here, which is kind of weird because we're casting to the third person character. It should be limited to only interacting with that one. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna make sure to double check on that one on the next live. but we're getting there. We have the kill volume, and as you can see, we're getting that message. It's printing the message whenever we touch the floor that we are dead. So we're doing good there. And I'm gonna double check on that one. But yeah, if you have any questions, always let me know. I'm gonna try to figure out as well what's going on with Kick, because it's not letting me stream. And that's about it. What else are we going to do on the next live? We are going to add some coin collectibles. We are going to add maybe a way to I don't know, some sort of thing that we need to do before we reach the next spot. In order for a door, we're gonna make a door over here probably, so we can move to the next stage. In order for that door to open, you need to light up, I don't know, 5 different thingies over here. So you need to light them up, and then you're gonna be able to move. And if you get more coins or collectibles, you're gonna be able to buy something else. Yeah, something like that. And I think I'm on an ad break again. But that's about it. Thank you very much for being here today on another Unreal Engine Live. I'm gonna figure out what's going on with Kick, and I'll be back on the next, what's next, Thursday? Yeah, I'll be back next Thursday. So I'm just gonna wait for the ad break, 40 seconds, so that I can say goodbye to the people on Twitch. I was going to share, yeah, updates for games. Cyberpunk 2077, they made the update, 2.0 update right now. Conan Exiles, which is a game that it's a lot like Minecraft, they made another update to the game. Their updates are like kind of cool. So they made updates as well to the game. The Cyberpunk 2077 update is about 24 gigs, and the one for Conan Exiles is 32.6 gigs. So yeah, those games are kind of good. Conan Exiles is like a Minecraft but for adults. There's a lot of blood, and you have different eras you can advance into. So you start basically just with sticks and stones and making stuff out of stones, and then you gotta create iron and then steel, and then you go to the age of sorcery, and it goes on. So it's super fun. Give it a look if you haven't tried Conan Exiles, but it's kind of good. So thank you very much, everyone. I was on an ad break on Twitch, so now I can say goodbye to everyone. Thank you for being here. I'll see you on the next Thursday on Unreal Engine's class.